Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I took a shower and all that. I had my little cap on. I had to take that off because I had guests and unexpected guests, and so I had to entertain a little bit. But now that they're gone, I looked at my hair and I'm like, hold up, I was supposed to film a YouTube video. So here's a YouTube video. I'm going to kind of show you guys how I refresh my locks and how I maintain like the neat lock look, which, you know, is arguable. But anyways, this is how I do it on a day-to-day basis in terms of like keeping them neat without retwisting, as you know, because retwisting is not good for your hair, it's not good for your locks, it's not good for your scalp, and it kind of like causes your locks to thin out, causes more spaces in your locks, so you don't want that. So this is how I retwist without actually retwisting. First thing I do is take water bottle, spray bottle, and then second thing is my handy dandy castor oil. So what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of castor oil in my hands, and just to preface this video, please don't mind if I'm looking to this way, because I am looking at the mirror making sure that I'm actually doing my hair correctly. So I'm going to be looking this way for a majority of the time. I'm taking a little bit of castor oil, putting it in my hands, and then I'll take a little bit of this little spray bottle and just spray like 1 or 2 drops in there, and then I'll rub my fingers together. Yeah, this part is kind of, you know, oily, but it is what it is. Rub it together, and then I'll take a lock strand, and do you see all those fuzzies? I don't know if you can see from here, but there's like fuzzies that need to kind of go into the lock. And you're never supposed to cut your fuzzies off. You're always supposed to just let your locks lock up naturally, because if you start cutting the fuzzies like some people do, it starts thinning out your locks. So you're never supposed to cut them off, but I don't want my fuzzies just out and about. I like it to be neat. So I take my castor oil in my palms, and then I just fill out the fuzzies, kind of pull them out a little bit, and then start wrapping them around like this, alright? So I'll just wrap around, all the way around, and I try not to tug at my scalp, because again, you want to protect your scalp. You want to make sure your scalp is strong, so you don't want to actually retwist the base. You just want to tuck away the fuzzies that make your hair look kind of messy, I guess. And then once I'm done wrapping all of my fuzzies around the lock, I'll take the lock itself and I'll just gently roll it in my hands like this. And I'm rolling and I'm kind of tucking at the same time as well. And I'm just making sure that my scalp and the base of my hair is still strong and not tight, not retwisted. So that's one. And I don't normally do this for all of my locks. I just do it for the front part because I don't really care for the back that much. I just want things to be natural, really, and I wanted the neatness to be more concentrated in the front. So I do it more so in the front part. Okay, so I'm gonna speed this video up, and I'm gonna try to finish my hair, and you guys will see the finished product after this. So I did this part of my locks, as you can see, and now I'm gonna switch over and do this side of my locks. So again, rub my hands together, take one lock, the front part of your locks, the front locks, well, my front part of my locks they're the most sensitive ones because they're kind of smaller, like as you can see, than let's say like this one is kind of bigger. So I try to be very careful with that part because I don't want to like damage it. And like, am I honestly even thinking about eventually when my locks grow out, eventually cutting this part to like so that it can be a little shorter than the rest, because I don't want for it to start pulling in my edges. But so anyway, I'm very careful about this part. I try very hard not to twist it too, twist the base too rough because it's a smaller lock. So you can see I'm just working my way down. Once I feel like most of the flyaways are kind of in the lock, I'll just gently roll my hands in here. Then again, take this one, roll it in here. Take the next one. Take this one, roll it. Then take this one. Move it right here. I want to actually talk about how, you know, as someone who did not have locks previous to this, I noticed a difference in how people treat me before and after my lock. You know, your hair and style of hair that you have causes people to treat you a certain way, or like not even treat you a certain way, but give off a certain energy. And I noticed that, you know, with being in school and just everyday stuff, people that meet me for the first time with my lock, the energy that they give off sometimes is different from the energy I got when I wore weaves or wigs or braids. And I wonder why that is, you know. Sometimes the energy is not so friendly, to be honest. It's like, I can't even pinpoint it because it's not like bad energy, but it's like, you could just tell there's like something there. I don't want to say this without something. Not even my cat, my sister's cat, which he needs to leave it ASAP. Anyways, I don't want to say this without sounding too, you know, like kind of crazy or whatever, but like, or I want to say this without sounding kind of crazy, but yeah, I just noticed there's a difference in how people treat me. And I don't know, especially in like my job and where I go to school and stuff, and amongst my peers who don't have locks, I feel like I get treated a bit more differently. There was a nurse once in my department, one of my previous departments, who made a comment about locks. I don't know if she made this comment because I was there, but she essentially said something along the lines of like, Jamaican men are toxic. And I remember she said something about like, oh, like they get those locks and like they just can't be trusted, something like along those lines. And I think she thought that I didn't hear her when she said this, but one of the other nurses looked like sideways, like, oh, she's over there. And I didn't say anything, I just walked away, minded my business, because I'm not there for anyone and their nonsense. But like, I don't know, like, why do you have to be so, like, why do we have to be so judgmental about what people choose to do with their hair? Especially if my hair is most of the time my hair is tied up, you know. And like, I live in DC, so like a lot of people in DC have locks, so I just always thought that it was a common thing, like locks should not be this like crazy style. I mean, I got locks because I just like the way they look. I think they're beautiful. I think that it's convenient for me. I can work out a lot, not worry about sweating out my hair, do other things in my life, be consistent in other things in my life. So I never got locks because I thought, okay, I'm gonna make a statement. But like, it seems like sometimes the world like thinks that. Some people in the world think that, and I don't understand it. And I hope one day we can move past that, you know. It is what it is. And also, oh, one more thing, also being African, like Africans, believe it or not, don't actually like locks either. Let's be real, they don't. And I'm interested to know what it would be like to go, as an African, to go to Africa and like, you know, obviously I'm gonna wear my locks. I'm interested to find out what it's gonna be like. And like, one of my friends was telling me, well, my cousin actually was telling me, he has really long locks all the way down to his back. And he was telling me that like, when he was in Rwanda, he couldn't go anywhere without someone making a comment about his locks, about like staring at his locks or something like that. Or he just felt like people were so concerned with his locks. And it's interesting to think that that happens in Africa, because you would think like that's where, you would think that's where locks should be the most popular, but it's not. Alright y'all, so I'm all set. if I have any oils left in my hand, I'll just rub it at the base of my hair. Then the rest, I don't know, I'll wash it off with some soap and water. But this is what I do, and then afterwards, just get everything to settle in. You guys should already know by now I use my handy dandy bonnet, and I'll wear this for 20 minutes. Not even like 5 minutes, honestly. I'll wear this, and then I'll come back and take it off, and I'll show you guys the finished product, even though it won't be, you know, any different from what I have now, but I'll show you guys the finished product. Okay, so I'm back. I'm gonna take off my hair now, take off my little, and then I'll show you guys the finished results. So this is how my hair looks afterwards. I didn't actually leave the bonnet on for that long. I left it in for like 2 minutes, but it's okay. I just wanted to show you guys the finished product, and this is kind of how I do it. Like, I don't really retwist my hair often. I retwist my hair maybe once every 2 months or once a month at the minimum. To maintain, I just do the little technique that I showed you guys, and I do that about once a week because I think it's pretty safe and it keeps my scalp tensionless and it keeps my hair neat, and I like it. So, and it's quick. Like, I know this video is kind of long, but in reality it takes me like 10 minutes once a week to do it, so it doesn't take that much time. I wanted to thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you for watching this video. Please let me know if you have any questions about locks, about med school, about working out, which I'm gonna start making more videos about that soon. But let me know if you have any questions regarding any of those 3 things, and I'll try my best to answer it as I figure out life just like you guys. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.